my channel, and today I'm going to be talking to you all of the reasons, there's actually not a lot of reasons, but all of the reasons why I love audiobooks so much. Before I get into this video, I just want to mention that just because I am talking about audiobooks and I'm trying to convince you to listen to audiobooks, it does not mean that I do not like physical books anymore, because clearly, as you can see all around me, I have books galore, and this isn't even all my books. I have more books upstairs, I have more books in my craft room, and I have books that are in storage. Why am I doing this video? I'm doing this video because I feel like for the past 3 months, maybe 3 or 4 months, I have been talking to a lot of my friends, a lot of my inner circle, not even just in my inner circle, but even in social media about audiobooks, and people talking, like me trying to convince people, you know? It's like, if I'm convincing people around me, I don't think I was successful, but since it just keeps coming up, I figure I might as well do a video for it, you know? So that's why I'm doing this video. Hopefully, you enjoy it. To kind of start it all off, I just want to mention as to why I started listening to audiobooks. The number one reason, like, I never really thought about it. I knew audiobooks was a thing, but I kind of thought it was for, I don't know who would listen to audiobooks, but the turning point for me was not actually with all those people that are sponsored by Audible, because honestly, I never really believed that those people actually listen to audiobooks that are being sponsored by Audible, just because 9 out of 10 times they're being sponsored and the actual video content itself does not correlate with each other, you know. It doesn't talk about the benefits. They talk about it in the beginning, but they never really integrate it into the video. Regardless, those people were not the reasons why I don't listen to audiobooks. It was actually a Facebook post from Literally Crate's Facebook account, their Facebook page. It's like their book club page, but they don't really talk about books. Anyway, so their book club page, I'm not sure if it was their social media person or if it was one of the owners that posted it, but they posted about how they love audiobooks so much. And I remember commenting on it. I was like, really? Is it really worth it? And they said yes, it actually is. Like, they gave me the reasons why they like it, and I was sold on it. Even though those same reasons, people on other videos mentioned it, but, you know, like, I was like, okay, I believe you a little bit more. So now the reason why, this is like the main reason why I love audiobooks, and it kind of like, a lot of my other reasons kind of trickles off of this main reason, and I feel like this is the same thing, people that love audiobooks so much, that's the main reason. So the reason is, not the reason, and it is just because it makes it easier to read more books and experience the book itself, compared to reading actual physical books. Because when you read a physical book, or like even if you have an e-reader, you have to take the time. You have to take that time to read. And sometimes, especially in this day and age, not a lot of people have time to do anything, you know. But with audiobooks, you're able to listen to a story as well as do other things. Most times I listen to audiobooks is when I cook as well as when I clean. Those are two. It kind of gets monotonous, you know? I know a lot of people love to listen to podcasts as well as watch videos or TV shows, but I don't know. I like doing those things as well, but I find that I kind of miss out on what's going on video, and I don't really like podcasts, you know? So I found it was a good like mix. Like, don't get me wrong, I still watch videos and I still listen to, I don't really listen to podcasts, but like, I still watch videos, and I will have TV shows sometimes running in the background. But another one you can use is audiobooks, you know? You can listen to a book, and currently, the book that I'm listening to is, why am I opening my phone? So, yeah, I know what I'm listening to. Currently, the book that I'm listening to is Empire of Stones from Throne of Glass series. I just want to get through the Throne and Glass series again, so I can talk about my feelings of the last Throne of Glass. You know, yeah, that's something else. But yeah, so it makes it easier to multitask and do other things. And then another reason, and this is kind of like a reason that when I was thinking about it, I was like, oh, that's a good thing to tell people. This has helped me with books that I have a hard time reading physically. The number one, it's pretty much the only one, but the book that I'm talking about in particular that I had a really hard time reading it, I think it was because it's a book with multiple point of views. There we go. My brain kind of, you know, like I can't focus on it. You know, it's not like Throne of Glass series. Sometimes Throne of Glass, it doesn't really have the dedicated chapters for each person. And in Children of Blood and Bone, did I actually mention what book it is? But anyway, so for the Children of Blood and Bone, it actually has dedicated chapters for for the main characters, and I kind of found that I was having a hard time reading it, and listening to it actually made it a lot easier, and I liked the book. You know, I'm gonna do a video about Children of Blood and Bone soon, but yeah, it made it easier to get through the book, and let me tell you, it took me I had the book for, I want to say 3 months. If my friend's watching this that I borrowed from, comment down below and let me know. But yeah, I had the book for 3 months, and I only read a quarter of it. No, I'm not kidding you. I've only read like a quarter of the book. So if you have that problem, if like you have a problem with attention span, listening to a book could actually help you finish more books, you know. Yeah, I'm not going to say anything more about Children of Blood and Bone. There's a video hopefully coming up about that soon. So to just kind of end this, I just want to mention quickly where you can get audiobooks. So you can purchase them in any of your like local bookstores, either with a CD, or I think you can purchase them online. I'm not sure. I'm going to put a little subtitle here if you can get, if it's available in Indigo. I'm sure it is. But yeah, so you can get it through your local bookstores, but you can also rent it from your local library. Well, if your local library, or like your local library has a website. So for Toronto, we have a partnership with Libby. I think that's what it's called. Yeah, the app's called Libby, but it's through partnership with Toronto Public Library. But they do have some audiobooks that you can rent out there and listen to. And you can also listen to Audible. This video is not sponsored by Audible. I wish it was. But yeah, but with Audible, I personally really think that Audible is a good, what is it called? I think Audible is definitely a good price for it, because if you look into it, you guys are thinking, I'm like, oh my gosh, you're going to be talking about this. In Canada, month to month Audible is $15 a month, and you get 1 credit, or you get 30% off. Once you use up your 1 credit, you get 30% off any book that you purchase. That's really cheap, because an average price for a book, an audiobook, is anywhere from $30 going on upwards. I'm pretty sure the books for Throne of Glass, hold on, let me look it up. Alright, so I have A Court of Thorns and Roses up on my phone right now. A Court of Thorns and Roses, which is 16 hours long, being read to you if you don't listen to it like I do. Regular price on Audible is $42.33. With the membership price, if you're not getting it through the credit, it is $29.63. With those prices that I just mentioned, Audible is it's a good deal to have. You know, I guess it does take it away from your account. You're still paying for it, but you know, it is a good deal, and you have a year. Let me just tell you this, that you have a year to return that book. But I do want to mention this with Audible. If you're canceling your membership but still have credits, this is from my understanding, those credits will disappear when you cancel your membership, which is, I find kind of stupid, but I'm just letting you know. And then, honestly, if you just want to try it out, even though Audible has a 30-day membership trial, you just look at your local library first, your city library first. Because, granted, I will tell you, they do have either CDs that you can listen to of audiobooks in the actual physical physical library building, or they'll have what is it called? Or they'll have an online service that you can borrow audiobooks and listen to that, and that's much cheaper. So I much recommend you going through your local library. But oh yeah, and I also just want to mention the reason why I actually don't I kept my Audible membership is because there's some titles that I wanted to listen to, kind of like the Throne of Glass series, that I couldn't rent out in my local library. So, well, at least on the app. I'm really bad with let me rephrase that. I'm really bad with returning books. So just thank you for watching this video, and comment down below if you have used other services that provide audiobooks, kind of similar to Audible. Let me know your experiences with it, and if you try audiobooks, if you try listening to a book, let me know what you thought about it in the description box below. Not description box below, on the comments below. Yeah, so any of the shops or whatever I talk about will be linked on the description. That one's correct. But yeah, that is it. Thank you for watching. If you like this video, give this video a thumbs up, and subscribe if you're not already, and hit that bell notification button if you want to be notified of all the videos I post, and until next time, bye.